Sagittarius, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be your reading for singles. What's going on with you guys? The single and independent Sagittarians here at the end of the month here. What can y'all expect around the proximity of the ending of October? Let's tune in to your energy. What's going on here? What is it that you can expect? What is it that you're dealing with? What can you look forward to? Moving onward, Sagittarius. The Judgment. Okay, this is lovely. This is an awakening. I feel that y'all could have been finding yourself at a crossroad as of recent, or maybe a situation felt a bit stagnant, or as if it wasn't really having the clarity that you'd like it to have, or the direction that you would like it to have. Nevertheless, this clarity or this sense of direction seems to be coming in for whatever you're dealing with here. Whether you're moving on, whether you're wanting to reconcile, whether you're dealing with, or whether you're recovering from something here. Tell me more. Tell me more. What can Sagittarius look forward to? Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the King of Coins. All right, this is someone that is feeling quite heavy, I must say. They're very wounded with whatever ending ensued here. There could have been a betrayal, but something does seem to have gone towards a negative direction with this individual. Tell me more. The Three of Swords, yeah. You know, I really feel that whomever it is that you're dealing with is feeling the ramifications of whatever happened here, the fucking fallout, the Three of Swords. It's like it's sinking in, or at least this individual is currently immersed in it. They have not really recovered from this. All right, they're having a lot of realizations through emotional pain. The Tower, the Hermit, or rather the Hangman is all about looking at things from a different angle, different perspectives, and the Tower is having epiphanies even, you know, sudden shocks and realizations, and that's what's happening. That's what happens here with the Three of Swords, right? Prior to the Three of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, which speaks of being at a crossroad, not really making a decision, things feeling, as I mentioned just a second ago, lacking direction. And all of a sudden, clarity comes through a major fucking heartbreak, right? Whatever it is that was past was not sustainable, it needed to come to an end, and, well, it came catastrophically. So, seems like you got a tough time ahead of you here when it comes to something, but I feel that whomever it is that you're dealing with may be going through a harder time. I hope I'm right, but let's find out. What is your energy towards whomever it is that you're dealing with, Sag? What is Sagittarius' energy towards whomever it is that they are dealing with? The Two of Coins. Well, I feel that you're dealing with this as best as you can. I feel that you recognize there are emotions that need to be relinquished, moved on from, for your betterment. And you got to let go of something here, whether it's a person. I feel that you're ultimately moving towards your own independence. All right, I do feel that there's this propensity towards inner work, towards emotional healing, towards, like I mentioned, your independence. Finding happiness through self-contentment. Finding happiness through yourself and no one else. Not through a relationship, not through a career, not through anything but you and who you are and the love that you have for yourself. That's where I see you moving toward. All right, or at least that's a direction. That's the highest direction, the highest trajectory that I feel you can possibly take with the options that you seem to be, whether consciously or unconsciously, juggling here. Tell me more. Tell me more about Sagittarius' energy towards the person that they're dealing with. The Judgments. What the fuck? I heard a ring. Anyways, so, well, that can insinuate that you guys, some of you are getting a phone call here. Some of y'all are definitely going to be getting the opportunity to reconcile with somebody here. All right, you guys are definitely going to get a shift in perspective. I feel that your path, the trajectory, the decisions that you're making in regards to this connection are going to get a lot clearer here really soon. And I, you know, go back to exactly what I was saying. You seem quite inclined to focus on yourself, especially after this difficult situation that you went through here with the Ten of Swords, from the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Swords. This is lovely. This is good. You are putting something difficult behind you and basically supplementing it with your own personal love. All right. Tell me more about Sagittarius' energy towards the person that they're dealing with. The Ten of Coins. Y'all could have had a serious relationship. Y'all could have been in a full-blown commitment with this individual here with the Ten of Coins, ladies and gents, but it seems to me like this is something that you're distancing yourself from, or moving on, or simply just no longer investing into. Maybe not physically, but I still see you invested mentally with that Three of Wands. You may feel as if things aren't over between you and somebody here with Three of Wands. You're very disappointed and disillusioned with how things are, but yeah, you're definitely not making an effort to revivify this situation. I feel that your actions are more so inclined towards leaving it out in the cold, or simply allowing the fallout or the emptiness or the void to be, with the Five of Coins. Situation has changed and transformed for the worse. What's going on here with the what's going on here with the near future? Or rather, what's going on here with the person that Sagittarius is dealing with? What's going on here with the person that Sagittarius is dealing with? The Hangman, so they themselves seem to be very contemplative when it comes to the situation. I do get a proactive energy from this individual, okay? I don't feel like they're trying to push you away or actively trying to sabotage this relationship further. I feel like they may be trying to gain an understanding here and simply allowing things to be and watching them flow as they will. All right. I do see them quite stressed. I feel that they are imagining the worst. I feel that this individual is succumbing to their own negative self-imposed thoughts. This person could be making a lot of assumptions, such as, you know, entertaining the thoughts of what's been lost with you and stressing and aggrandizing the result of the fallout is really the energy that I'm getting from your person. A lot of mental energy here with the Hangman and the Eight of Swords. Talk to me about this person. Wow, the Three of Wands. So again, I feel that this individual really doesn't want to let this go. I feel that this individual wants to see things come to fruition, or they want to see things come to balance between you and them. But I must emphasize that I do not see any sort of motion or attempt on this person's end. I see more so desire and overthinking when it comes to the Sagittarius. You seem to be in a similar energy, but you seem to be decided to move on and to making that effort of actually letting this go. This person is stuck. Tell me about the Hangman. Why is this person in the Hangman position towards Sagittarius? Because they want to have balance here with the Six of Coins. They want to extend some sort of olive branch to you. They want to give this situation a potential to reconcile. And I feel that this individual is devising some form of communication with you. All right, something that they know will be a bit turbulent, to say the least, and it's going to get them out of their comfort zone, but they still feel that there's an opportunity or a shot in this relationship. And I feel that this person is, you know, building up the momentum to actually kick it off. But let's see how it goes, because they're in this Eight of Swords energy. Tell me about this. The Emperor. They're not stable, ladies and gents. This individual's not grounded, all right? They're not the most confident in themselves at this time, all right? And it's because of the shock. It's because of the pressure that came with this fallout, with the Ten of Cups being here. You know, I feel like this individual has a tendency of stressing themselves out by the idea of the loss of the relationship. Even though there is this aspect of them that is inclined towards working things out, the idea or the entertaining of the idea that this has come to a fallout and it's over surmounts their positive momentum or whatever positive seed that lies within them. So they're in the dark. They're definitely lingering in chaos. They're observing you. They're watching you. They're heavily on your mind, and they are a bit frantic and kind of paralyzed with, you know, not knowing what to do, yet wanting to do something about it. What's with this Three of Wands? The King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be an Aries, could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio as well for you. But this individual, I feel, is not doing shit about the situation, okay? I feel that they're trying to emotionally work on themselves while missing you. That's all I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a lot of nostalgia. I'm seeing a lot of nostalgia and a lot of contemplation. I still see this person in the same energy the further we go down the rabbit hole, ladies and gents. So I'm really not getting a lot of, you know, motion towards them doing anything about this relationship, but they're just stuck. Tell me about Sagittarius' advice in this situation. What is Sagittarius' advice in this situation? The Lovers. Some sort of decision here that you guys need to make when it comes to this connection here. The Hangman, yeah, I feel that you guys aren't, and similar to their energy, I feel that you are moving on. You are working on your emotions and the turbulence that this has brought into your life. 10-10 on the timer. Nevertheless, I also feel that you're still waiting for this individual. I still feel that there's a sense of hope within you in this relationship. And this is exactly what your advice is that you need to come to a determination, Sagittarius. You need to come to making a choice. Can't remain stuck and in this energy of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. All right? That's what I'm seeing here. So let's get one last card. The Eight of Coins. I feel like this is what you should work on. Okay, if you are inclined to working on the relationship, start devising a plan. What is it? Does this reconciliation look like? What is the obstacle? What needs to be addressed? What is the elephant in the room? What can I do to turn the situation around for the better? If that's not the case, if you are sure that you're wanting to move on from this, then start cutting this off. Stop watching all the tarot readings that are giving you a sense of hope, because there still is hope in this relationship. But if you are adamant about not giving this hope, then be serious about it. Stop lingering around in this idea of in between and in between. So either work on it or don't, but make a choice. I'm going to take this to the extended. I'm going to be looking into the trajectories that your choices will bring you. If you choose to reach out and give this another shot, what can you expect? What does this individual desire with you? What actions will they be taking next towards you? What lies in the future for this relationship? What can you expect if you actually move on from this? Is there any new love for you around the corner? Or is there a tremendous amount of inner work that lies around the corner for you? We shall see. I'm taking this to the extended. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link. If you're interested in a personal reading, ladies and gents, I just opened up my services, all right, for a limited amount of time, and bookings are going fast. After I'm booked for the first 2 weeks of November, I don't know when will be the next time I will open up my readings. Maybe next year. All right? I got a busy schedule. With that said, now's the time to book if you're interested. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the extended, or I'll see you guys next time.